Breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award-winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. It is officially summer, and for many of us, we get a lot of our reading done during the summer, and that includes people who have the summer off from their jobs. Um, uh, I'm with all that has been going on in the country. Being on lockdown, we've been quarantined for about 3 months. Some people took it as an opportunity to catch up on a lot of reading. I know I did, but summertime is a time where I love to tackle challenges, reading challenges. Now, at the beginning of every year, most people, if you're an avid reader, you take on the Goodreads challenge, which is basically, challenging yourself to see how many books you have decided that you're going to try to read by the end of the year. Mine averages from about 100, anywhere from I think 75 I did one year up to I believe 115. So it averages depending on what's going on at that particular time. And because you guys know I have so many things on my plate, I started out with 75 and I found myself so far ahead of my reading goal that I increased that number to 85. So along with the Goodreads challenge, I also decided to do the Kariba reading challenge this year, where I believe it was for like 10 or 14 days. You read as many books by Caribbean authors and share. And I did that. Unfortunately, I only read one book, but because I am of Caribbean descent, you will see them sprinkled throughout the year. So shout out to whoever came up with Karibathon. That is definitely one that helped me to pick up a book by Fabiola Joseph this particular year. And I also have Raquel Williams. I have quite a few authors that would be included in that. So that's two challenges. Because we hear about a book either through another book reader, book lover, or simply, Amazon through promotions or whatever the case may be. And so we go and pick up the book and we have this extensive TBR list. I know I'm not alone when I say this. So this particular group, ICU, they decided that we would read some of the books that we have downloaded and forgot about, or primarily downloaded and forgot about. Because with paperbacks, you can see what you have. Well, some of us can. If you have a collection like mine, you forget about some of the books that you have. But so for each month, and I'm not sure how many months we're doing it for, but for each month, you pick that row on your Kindle and then the corresponding day. So for instance, for the month of June, I went to row 6, book 1, because I selected my book on June the 1st, and I came up with Wench by Dolan Perkins Valdez. Absolutely loved this book. Now, I believe I would have picked it up anyway because of what's going on in our country, but believe me when I tell you, I was like, this is absolutely incredible. So for next month, and because we're constantly downloading, not sure what the book is going to be for the month of July, but stay tuned. Now, to round out my summer, definitely not my year, because we never know what will come along as the months go by. Now, to round out the summer, I am also redoing the 30 books in 90-day challenge. That's also a challenge that I took on a couple of years ago. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I did it last year. I'm not sure if I did it 2 years ago, but it was one I definitely decided that I was going to do this particular year again because I'm in my zone for various reasons. Some of you may know, some of you may not, but I'm in my zone right now, and so and again I want to read more about the history of race relations in our country. So that just sparked something in me. Okay, we're going to do this challenge this year and we're going to be successful. One year, the first year I did, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I did it. I did it, and I think I made it like right on the 90th day. And in case you're saying, oh, that's a lot of books, how fast do you read? Because really, it's one book every 3 days if you think about it. 30 books in 90 days. One book every 3 days. If you read and can comprehend with the speed in which I do, you that can mean a book a day sometimes. I actually just sat and completed a book today. And there are some days that are like that. And then there are some days where you just can't do it. And then there are some days where you can complete a book and then be tempted to go and start something else, which is probably going to be the case for me tonight. So, it's up to you and what you think you can handle. Encourage your children to join these reading goals. Remember back in the day when we were in school and they gave you this summer reading list? I equated to that. Challenge your children, to not play the game 8 hours a day. Encourage them to pick up a book. Learn about themselves. Learn about their history. For my baby son, I think I've shared this before. For my baby son, he wasn't really a reader, but he was into rappers. Let's get him let's get him biographies where rappers talk about their life. And it started him reading. And now, if there's a particular book by a particular rapper, I already know that that's something that he would enjoy. My daughter, she likes the YA. So, each child is going to be individual in their selective reading needs. You just have to know your child. But again, encourage your children to read. Encourage anyone around you to read. Anyone who may be home during this pandemic and they feel like they don't have anything to, if they're bored and they're tired of watching TV, and open their mind to another world. You can sit in your living room. You can be in your bed and read about the marshland in Ireland. You can read about the beautiful beaches of Jamaica. You can read, about the market in whatever country you choose to visit. It may not be the synopsis of the book. It may be that you wanted to learn more about this particular country or this particular state, if you will. And so this particular book is set in that place. Pick it up. You would be surprised at what you can learn just by reading a book. Is there a person? Here's another idea. If there's someone that interests you, wow. I wonder how Dr. Cornel West first got started. Well, I'm sure if you look hard enough, there's something out there that will tell you about Dr. Cornel West, and it will tell you about him, about his teaching at Princeton. It will tell you, there's so much information out there. If you ever wanted to know about, you've heard about this woman named Sally Hemings who bore all these children to Thomas Jefferson, and you're not quite sure and you don't want to embarrass yourself, in a conversation, pick up a book and read about Sally Hemings. Many of the TV shows or movies that we watch on television or we pay $15 to $20 to go see in the theater is based on a book. Books to film is the newest thing, I'm telling you. So, pick that up. And just find out what else is out there in the world. But join a reading challenge because it's like you have someone who is doing this challenge right along with you. So, you're keeping each other sharp. Iron sharpens iron. They may be reading something that you may be interested in, and you just never heard about it because you've never heard of the author, or you've never heard of the topic. So, I think these challenges are fun. I love doing them. I foresee many more challenges in my future. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and come and talk to you about reading challenges and what they may mean to you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch the video. Please comment in the comment section. Let me know what challenge you're embarking upon because it may be one that I may want to look into if it's not too late. And some of them you can do at the same time. Like the Kariba Thon reading challenge was right around the same time as the 30 books in 90 day challenge, which all correspond with the Goodreads challenge. So see how that works? You can be doing multiple challenges at one time. So please comment in the comment section. Let me know what challenge you're doing. And let's have fun. Let's educate ourselves and be entertained at the same time. Why not? So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video. I definitely want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I want to welcome all new subscribers. Your support means everything to me. Please let me know if you are a booktuber or a bookstagrammer, so that I can follow you and show you the same support that you are showing me. With that being said, happy reading, guys. And